Good morning, Grayscale. I hope you're having a wonderful morning this morning. Today, we shall be continuing our Donkey Kong escapades. Alright. Doesn't look like we have anything else for the FDA watch. Seems to be all clear on that front. Let's see here. Anything else? Anything else? Nope. Alright. We're gonna hop right into Melee then. Alright, we're gonna start off with a little bit of training mode. And let me transition into the game scene. Stoobity bop. Skip it up. Oh yeah. I disappeared. There I am. I am Monk. I have transformed into Funny Monkey. Alright. We're gonna hop in. We're gonna practice some L canceling, some wave dashing.
Donkey Kong.
I warmed up my fingers already. Gonna do a little bit more of those here in a second. I need to do a couple more stretches. I didn't finish them all before I started streaming. Yeah, make sure everybody that you do some stretches before you play. Get yourself nice and limber. Get your fingers nice and loosened up. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot to open up the oopsie daisy. Hold on, I gotta exit out of this to be able to open this up. Opening up M overlay. There we go. Now we got the buttons. Alright.
Choose your character. Donkey Kong.
Alright, let's get some music going too. I keep forgetting about stuff, huh? God damn it, I gotta exit out again. I hate that. There we go. Let me know if the music's too loud, too soft, whatever. If you hop in. Alright. In we go.
Choose your character. Donkey Kong.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, Kim. How are ya? I'm just getting warmed up. I'm good.
Choose your character. Donkey Kong.
Nice. Ugh. Thank you. It's the PNG tuber for DK. I'm very happy with it.
Training mode. Donkey Kong.
Okay. Oops. Default. Yes, default. Drawing guy. I don't know. Drawing time. I don't know. I'm missing my shield drops. God damn it. Okay, I can do this. So the way you do a shield drop is you go to the side, shield, and then drop, and then roll down. So side, shield, roll, and then you can also attack out of it. Damn it. There we go. See, I'm getting some attacks in, but I'm not getting a bunch of them. Alright, let's go into the main game. Woo! I know it's reversed, but I drew it the other way around, and I forgot that DK has letters when I drew it. I drew it, and I was like, oh, DF will be for default. And then when I put it on the screen, it's like, oh, it's backwards.
Mini. Choose your character.
Gives it more
Donkey
personality,
Kong.
if you say so. Hi, Crafty. How you been? How you being? So I got the paracord in for my controller. I'm waiting for soldering iron and all the accessories that I used to have them, but I don't have them anymore. So I had to get new ones, and I'm going to be upgrading this controller slowly but surely. I think you know the scene. On break of dawn. Ooh. Nobody plays this early in the morning. Hi, Digital Snacks. It's afternoon there, but they try to match you with people in your general area. Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. How are you? Ah, yes, Fox.
Fox, ready? Go!
I'm doing good. Damn it. Whee! I am bad, by the way. I'm not good at video game. I'll take it. I'll take it. Damn it. That was so close. Latest in... I cannot read the chat just yet. Yay! I got him. Whee! Give yourself credit for it. Well, thank you, Kim. I appreciate that. I'm not good in the... You having fun? Yeah. Whee! Whee! Bye! Hit me out then, come on. Come on. Whoa! How did I win that?
Choose your character.
That's the first time I've won against a rando. Nice. Alright, let me read up. What's my latest? Working, chilling, retired from streaming. What about you? Retired? What do you get when you retire? Nada? Well, I hope you aren't fully retired and decide to make an epic comeback one day. We'll see. I won't say never, indeed. I am currently streaming with the Slippy online net play. So I highly recommend looking into Slippy if you want to play online. It's basically like rollback netcode, all that jazz. SLIPPI. It's the standard for playing against other people nowadays. But yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing Kim getting back into streaming. Yeah, of course, it's good fun. Very fun. I'm trying to learn because I want to eventually go to like locals and play at locals.
Versus
Yes, in person.
Luigi. Ready? Go!
Did he just walk up and grab me? Sorry. Excuse me, sir. That was rude. Damn it. Oh, he got back. Shit. No, I haven't gone to locals before. I do plan on it eventually, though. Damn it, I'm not able to do the roll off. Whee! I'm alive! Ah, I fucked that up. I pressed the wrong button. Whee! I was trying to do the spot dodge. Whee! Oh, no! Man, I'm getting tossed around. No, no, damn it. Alright, where was I? You're good enough for locals. Those are more like baptism by fire kind of vibe. Have you done locals before? I have not. Back in a time far, far away, they can be if you're intimidated by people watching you play in person. Other than that, you'll be fine, especially if you're good enough to get good doing them. Gotcha. You got me want to play? Hell yeah, get into it. You got to get into it. At least for fun. Right now I'm trying to learn like all of the basics, right? Like the whole L canceling, wave dashing, all that jazz. Link is not. Link is mid tier. I think DK actually places higher than him on the tier list. Currently top tier is Fox and Falco. Those are up there. Marth is really high up there. Sheik is high up there. Jigglypuff is another top tier. Those are like the 5 top tiers. Peach is pretty high up there. A little lower. Fox is the best character by far in the game currently. Absolutely. Hang on, is it ranked today? Am I allowed to rank today? We're gonna go into not currently ranked day. Damn it. I have to pay money if I want to do ranked.
Choose your character. Versus Mark. Ready? Go!
Damn, that was fast. Damn it! I fucked that up. Whee! I'm going fucking flying. Oh, you're lurking? Thanks for the lurk. Whee! Goodbye.
Choose your character.
Well, is it? Okay. I'll be back. Good chat with you again. You stream again real soon. There are a lot of real numbers, so maybe. Trying to catch you streaming. Hope to see you. Nice. Yeah, I'll have to check out Digital Snacks as well. I just wanna. On my knees praying for a. All right. Let me go into the training mode real quick.
Donkey Kong.
So I'm gonna practice a real quick combo. So this is called dash dancing. What I'm doing right here. So if you go too far, see how that slow turnaround is? If you run for too long, it does that like turnaround thing, the really slow one. But if you're still in the dash animation, you can go back and forth. And it's great for getting good positioning and kind of mixing it up on your opponents so that they don't know exactly where your hitboxes are. That's one of the major things early in I'll check them out. So what I'm doing right now, I'm not very good at it. It's called wave dashing. So what you do is you jump and then you hit shield, which does that little aerial dash or aerial dodge. But that you do that right into the ground. And then you slide across the ground. It's great for positioning. It allows you to do stuff out of it. I'm very bad at it. L canceling is when you do an aerial move like this, and then you hit L right before you land so that you land faster. So like when I do this, you see how long it takes me to get back to neutral position? But if I do it quicker, I get back to where I can move faster. So those are like movement techniques I need to learn. I'm not great at them. The only one I'm okay at is dash dancing. I have pretty good maneuverability on the stage. I can get to where I need to get to. So, DK has a chain grab on the Spaceys, which are the Fox and Falco, where I can just do this over and over again until I get to like 107%, I think. And then I just start juggling them in the air. If you can learn how to do some basic stuff, you may be able to, like, some of the basic, like, movement stuff. You'll be able to pull off more fun combos and cool stuff.
Training mode.
I know Pikachu has some interesting stuff.
Pikachu. Pikachu. Go.
Like, you have to do very specific, angles. With his up B. He has a pretty good dash dance, too. And he has a decent wave dash. Who has the best wave dance, though, is, Luigi.
Luigi.
Watch this shit.
Go.
Hang on. See if I can actually do it. Whee! He slides around like he's got butter on his shoes. So one of the things you can do with him is if you do... You can start loading up attacks. While you're moving. Like, if you do the, you can, like, do that while moving. Luigi gets crazy like that. He's a mid-tier because he doesn't have a lot of good finishing stuff. But he's got some fun stuff. But I'm liking DK the best, so I'm gonna keep playing DK.
Choose your character.
Stretch. It's my body, it's my mind. So the paracord for sleeving my controller cord came in today. And I really want to just start gutting my cord, but I can't yet because I need the soldering iron to be able to do it properly, and I don't want to break anything. And I'm just waiting for that to come in. It's supposed to come in on the 3rd. So I gotta wait. And it's very frustrating, because I just want to do it, but I can't yet. It's such a good color, too. Yep. February's next week. Wow, 2 weeks till Christmas. Almost at Christmas. Can you believe it? Christmas. It's my body, it's my mind. Girl. Mm-hmm. So I have my first math exam next week on Tuesday. So I'm not excited about it, but I'm gonna do my best. I'm hoping it goes well. I have to go in person, which is annoying. I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Versus Mark. Ready? Go!
No! Don't tip me! Rude. Whee! Whee! Why did my jump not work? Oh well. Oh well. I was hoping to get at least one backpack kill.
Choose your character.
Heyo! Honest, how you doing? Hey, Bean. Oh my god. So honest, have you downloaded Slippy yet? You gonna play? You gonna play? You gonna play? You gonna let me beat you up? Hmm? Oh damn. Good luck. That does not sound fun. Come on, let me beat you up. In Melee. In Minecraft. I hope you're okay. I hope you're gonna be okay with that. Through that. That sucks. Stay safe for sure.
versus Mark.
Marth.
Ready? Go!
Whee! Rude. Spiking me. Stop spiking me! That's rude! Mom, he's spiking me! Hello, it's a new person. Can't read you. Ah, no, I'm just bad.
Choose your character.
My punishments are not good. uh, no pooter time for honest. You should get pooter time. You should get computer time. And you are essential. I agree. Marth bullying the humble mid tier. That's true. I'm not very good. I will say I'm a noob. I'm absolutely not amazing. I'm still trying to learn, and I'm still trying to get out of my button mashing phase. I'm trying to do like specifics that I know DK is good at. I'm really bad at the cargo throw combos. There's a lot of good punishes DK has apparently. I really need to learn them better. I would love to learn the combo against an actual spacey player, but I'm not good enough for that yet. The chain grab. Make sure you all stretch in between rounds, y'all. Okay, good luck on your meetings, Kim. I hope they go well. I hope you get a raise and your boss praises you for being amazing. How about that? Hmm? Hmm? Manifesting. Hashtag work. I do need to. I like that one. I like that emote. That's a good one. Ugh. One in a million. I need to learn the grab tech. Yeah, Q's not great for somebody is like the see I keep doing that when I should be doing the I'm what was that? I'll give you that one, my friend. Rude! Don't spike me. I gave you a free stock. You can kill me the normal way. This is day 6, I believe. You should see it in the title of the stream. It's either day 5 or day 6. Oh, that was dumb. Rude!
Choose your character.
So this is like day 5 or 6. I did a little bit beforehand, just to get it all set up and everything, and I played a lot when I was a little kid with my brother. But that was all, just basic, little kid stuff. So this is my first time getting back into it, in a long time. So this is what? Yeah, day 5. So probably like actual day 8. I like the funny monkey, so I chose DK. And I also just really enjoy how powerfully he hits. When you land a hit, it feels really good, and that's the whole thing for me. So like I get wanting to try and learn Fox or whatever for like high level play, but he just doesn't. It doesn't feel good to hit anything with Fox, right? Yeah, you can get combos off and you can get the players off the screen and he's fast, but like my brain doesn't go that fast. Monkey's slow. Monkey hit hard. Brain like funny monkey. So that's what I chose. Ganon is good too. I don't like Ganon as much as I like DK though, because I do enjoy the cargo throw stuff too. Shenanigans. I'm gonna skip this song. I like it, but it's not the mood. Here we go. This is a little bit better. Alright. Yeah, I think it's a dead queue for me right now. Just because it's so early in the morning where I am. Rude, coming in and straight grabbing me. I think this player is on my level. Which means new as well, hopefully. I don't know my combos yet. I really need to learn those. On which characters, what cargo throw percentages work, and all that jazz. Come on, do the fucking shield drop. It's amazing. It's my favorite. When someone's on my level, it's amazing because I feel like I'm good at the game. Yes, Jake, I would do that if I was good. If I could get the fucking cargo grabs better. Rude. Rude. I wanted to grab you. You don't gotta grab me. Maybe. Maybe I'll fight your Ganon. That could be fun. Ah! I am not good, so I warn you. Oh, I jumped right into that. I am not even in ranked. I'm just doing unranked shenanigans. Because I ain't got the immediate money to go spend it on that right this second. Dang it, I wanted to up. Excuse me, I was charging that. Whee! Nice miss. This is low-level gameplay for you, fellas. Take notes.
Show me your moves.
Rude, I was gonna grab you. Dang it. Get the up airs. Come on, you gotta get those. Nice try. Oh, we both died. No! It was fun. Alright, let me read these chats that I'm missing. Let's see. I think I keep getting put with plat level players when I'm like silver. Unranked is beautiful. It's top level 100 grand. Yeah, true. Play enough games, you'll match correctly, hopefully. One thing I love about Melee is that playing someone that is evenly matched with you is very fun regard. Exactly. Exactly. I love this game. It's fun. I'm bad, but it's fun. Let me go ahead and change up the song. I like it, but it's a little too slow for me right now. Alright. On the Twitch side of things, ads will be starting soon. So, actually, you know what? Let me go ahead and take a quick break for everybody. Everybody on the YouTube and Twitch side of things, make sure you get yourself a drink, a snack, some water as well as other kind of drink. Go to the restroom, pet your animals, all that jazz. We will be back in about 5-ish minutes. And then we'll get into more Funny Monkey. Be right back. May have the trumpet stuck in your head all day. Welcome back, everybody. It's a good trumpet. Let's see. Where was I? You gotta learn what your go-to moves are at low percents. A smash attack at 0 won't kill and won't put them in a spot to get comboed. Tip from a bottom 5 DK player, Bear is the neutral. Back air is something I need to learn to do better. Down smash into side B is true combo. I'm gonna go into training real quick to pick back up some stuff. Get back warmed up. I'm going into Uncle Punch. Uncle Pouch. Alright.
Choose your character. Donkey Kong.
Hi, Shirley. How you been? Been a hot minute. Doing good? That's good to hear. Yeah, I need to do back airs. I need to learn my combos. I need to do a lot more, like, movement stuff. Like, I'm slowly but surely getting the, no. This. Like, that instead of doing the dash grab. I'm trying to implement that better into, gameplay. The, dash grab? Yeah. Jump cancel grab, that's it. I'm trying to implement that a little bit better. I'm not, like, amazing at it. Like, see, I'll miss it sometimes. Sometimes I press Y too late, sometimes I press Y too early, and then I do a neutral air. Also, I'm really bad at maintaining short hops. Luckily, up air and back air both auto cancel, which is nice. Also, fun fact, I learned that DK's front air is the only move that cannot, the only aerial that cannot be auto-cancelled. You should always fast-fall it. I do need to learn fast-falling. That's another thing I gotta practice. But I learned from digging into frame data and stuff that DK's front air is the only cancelable? Oh my. Cancelable. Oh, I had canceled it, huh? I can't console it. It's true. It's serving console.
Choose your character. Donkey Kong.
I cannot get wave dashing effectively. It's gonna take a long time for me to get wave canceling, like, proper. Like, that I can use in, like, an actual match setting. I don't even know how to do this properly. I may have to do that. But it's more fun to play against other players and get my ass handed to me. I don't know. I don't know if they do or not, but it'd be fun to learn.
Versus Falco. Ready? Go!
Oh, we got some lag here, baby. Somebody's computer ain't working right. My brother, please turn off your 7,000 crypto miners, please. I swear you're never gonna get a Bitcoin in your life. Just give up on it. You'll earn more money playing Smash than you ever will on Bitcoin. Okay. Okay, alright. What the fuck is happening? I don't even know what's going on. It's one frame per sometimes. Hello, why did I not grab? This motherfucker was born in the lag. Molded by it. What is happening? You're coming with me, Buster. Get off here. Where are you even located, my friend? The bottom of the ocean? God, I feel like I'm trudging through sludge playing this. Is this how Brawls Online was? Damn it. Wee! Wee! Dang it. Hi, kitten. Hi, kitty baby. How you do? God damn it! Oh my god! I'm not playing you again. Get bigger hands. That's an old reference. I don't think anybody's gonna get that. That was very confusing to play. To be 1000% honest, that was rough. Also, the song playing in the background on the Twitch side of things is wild. So I don't have the music going to YouTube because YouTube is meant for the VOD, and it will get taken down if I send the Spotify music to YouTube. So it's mainly silent on the YouTube side, so y'all can listen to your own music. But on the Twitch side of things, I have my music playing, and right now it's playing Novo Amor, who is a fantastic artist, but also very much not the not the typical vibe. But Sufjan Stevens, not Novo Amor. But now it's Breathe by Telepop Music. Nismo remix. Holy shit! I have become monkey. Boo! You're on the Twitch side of things now. Nice. How you doing, hour late? You are literally how many hours late? You're an hour and a half late. You missed your window. Your winner.
Versus
Is this the same? No, this isn't the same. Oh, maybe it is the same.
go.
Rude, I was gonna hit that. Shit. How dare. You get fucked. Whee! I don't know why I timed that B like that. Dang it. Get off my back, coward. God, this is a rough one. Get back here. Hi, kitty. Damn it. Damn it. Bye. Damn it.
Game. Choose your character.
Oh, he didn't even let me say that was fun. Let's see. Where were we? Are you sure? Are you unsure about that? Falcons are interesting for sure. I'm not amazing against any of them, but I should be better. I do know that DK can counter Falco and Fox with combos, but I am not good at those yet. Definitely something I gotta learn. What's up, Sona?
versus
Oh, Marth.
Mark. Ready? Go!
Whee! That was dumb of me. Oh, possible poor performance is there. I wonder. A mark with bad internet? Wee! I ain't giving that one up. Damn it. Damn it.
Choose your character.
Alright, I gotta take a second to stretch. Y'all make sure you stretch as well. Oh, fuck. Ugh. That middle message, the no DK die, slip up the legend die. It's like you're begging me to lose. I mean, I did, so you got your wish. Alright, let me scoot in and get all nice and ready. Alright, we're gonna do one more unranked,
Choose your character.
and then I'm gonna go into some drills, I suppose, to get practice in on movement. Get some movement going. I know you didn't. I know you weren't rooting against me. I appreciate it. Much better love. So.
Versus
Ooh, a
Mr.
Game and
Game
Watch.
and Go!
Whoa, that was fun. That's a fun combo. I'll give you that one. Whoa, that killed super early. That should not have killed, I don't think. Damn, he's comboing the shit out of me. Damn.
Choose your character.
We'll see if he locks in. That's okay. I'm down to go against him again.
Versus Mr. Game and Watch. Go!
Rude. Ooh.
Choose your character.
All right. We're getting into Game Watch is fun to play against. Absolutely. I enjoy that for sure. Let's see here.
Training mode. Donkey Kong.
I realize why I'm so tired. I haven't eaten breakfast yet. Damn. No wonder I'm so, like, out of it. Holy shit. I'm like, why am I feeling so tired? I may as well do that. It's gonna be a minute, though. I have to cook. Dizzy, I need to cook. In the meantime, I'd like to continue streaming, but it's gonna be a hot minute. Let me go ahead and go to my pause menu, and then I'll put up a little text saying, cooking food, and then I'll be right back. Hello, I've returned. I haven't eaten yet, but my partner, while I was washing the dishes to be able to cook the food, to oven hot out, oven the cold food of out hot, eat the food, um, my partner decided that they would be willing to make me a breakfast burrito, which is very kind. So they're doing that, and then I am going to be eating here. And we'll spend that time, just training some, L canceling.
Choose your character. Donkey
I'm all
Kong.
fit, though. And then... Let me just practice short hopping for a minute. Get that down. Whee! I've seen DKs do like the guarding, but I definitely can't do that yet. Nope, that did not work. God, I'm so bad at this.
character, Donkey Kong.
That's a fun combo. It's just fun to do. All right.
Training mode. Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong. Fox.
You can't really 0 to 100 a fox as DK. I mean,
Training mode. Donkey Kong.
okay. Okay, I'm gonna leave him right here. Then I need to be... Nope, I needed to save. Why can I not... Hmm.
Training mode. Donkey Kong.
Good morning, Skelly. How you doing? I'm trying to practice the grabbing. Just finished streaming, but couldn't raid you with only one viewer. Well, thank you. Yeah, no, I have it set just in case people like spam, because sometimes that'll happen. Sometimes people will spam me. Um, you know, such is life. So I just have it as like a defense option kind of thing. But I'm trying to practice grabbing. Nice. Yeah, if you're not having fun, it's best to just try to chill out, you know? There's supposed to be, like... Goddamn. Everyone was playing so lame. Quit on a Sheik that did nothing but run across the map and throw shit. Yeah, sometimes people will do that, you know? There is apparently a grab combo that you can do on Fox and Falco. That you can get them all the way up to 100 with it. Yeah, that can be annoying for sure. Oh no, not an ad. Fuck. Alright, ads are in progress. I've returned from the void. Yeah, I'm sure I get weird ads. Come on, I want to get the full combo. We're gonna speed up the damage. Damn it. Alright. Food should be coming soon, hopefully, but in the meantime, let's go ahead and do some research, shall we? Let's get some research done about DK. Learn. Hmm. Alright. Well, actually, I probably shouldn't learn this stuff until I get the basics down. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the breakfast burrito. I appreciate you. While we're eating, let's watch some YouTube. Why not? Let's be those low effort reaction streamers, shall we? I'm gonna real quick get that going. Okay. Mm. Hmm. Hmm. Why not?
Hey, can I ask you something?
Sure.
Who do you think the most recognizable, most popular character in gaming is? You've got your classic figures like Mario or Sonic. They're good bets. They've been around for a long time. They've reached a lot of people, too. Mario still moves units, and while Sonic has fallen off in recent years, he's still culturally relevant? If you want to get new school, you could pick from the free-to-play categories. Somebody from League of Legends, Counter-Strike, hell, Fortnite. But, you know, when I crunch the numbers, when I think about cultural impact, and when I listen to the new generation, I land on Minecraft Steve. In terms of sales, Minecraft is the best-selling single video game in the entire world by a decent margin. In terms of cultural impact, Minecraft is nuts even beyond the player base. I mean, the entire Battle Royale genre started in a Minecraft server. And you know, if Minecraft Steve wasn't iconic, would they have gotten Jack Black to play him?
I am Steve.
Actually, don't answer that question. That's a rhetorical question. Point is, when Super Smash Bros. Ultimate announced that Steve would be a DLC character, it was a big deal. This should be a huge moment for what is already a huge fighting game. You get Steve in here, and you're gonna win over so many people. This could be what pushes Smash Bros. Into a golden age. Except, here's the thing. Steve Minecraft was brought into Smash Bros. At the wrong time. He was brought in at a moment when the planets and the stars had all aligned, and the whole universe of competitive Smash Brothers decreed that he should be more than just a DLC character. No, Steve had arrived right in time to be a centripetal force, to be a tremendous well of meta-gravity, to be a point of celestial no return that visits nearly every Smash Bros. Game. Steve was made to tear at the social contract of the game. Steve was made to be the event horizon of Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Wait a minute, I can't kill Steve.
Bro, I can't kill. Bro, you keep tech with
You give yourself a platform? How many is that?
We literally ban stages that have walls behind them.
And here we go.
And now there's a character that can literally build a bear workshop their own stage.
Oh my god, that's so broken.
This character is literally just a cheat code. Stephen F. Minecraft.
Stephen F.
Steve is busted. Whew, that was dramatic. So, what the hell am I talking about anyways? If you know competitive Smash, you probably know what I'm getting at, you just haven't put it in the same words as I have. And if you don't know competitive Smash or fighting games, you probably think I'm completely insane. But that's okay. That's a normal reaction to your first exposure to competitive fighting games.
You can do a combo into another combo with a super, but that combo is not landing any combo. But when he knocked down, it's still a combo. You understand?
Hell no. What the
That's what.
Let me explain. An event horizon is the point around a black
land a
hole
combo
where the gravity is
and
so
have a
dense
combo.
that even light can't escape. Anything hitting that point is going to get stuck in the black hole's gravity and have all its atoms whipped around it forever. Roughly speaking, I'm not a physicist. What I'm saying is, metaphorically, it makes for a great point of no return, especially for competitive Smash Bros. See, every single Smash Bros. Title has its event horizon. This is a character that rises to prominence in the scene And as they rise, they centralize much of the game's meta and discourse around themselves. These event horizons of Smash Bros. All share certain characteristics. First of all, they tend to be the absolute best in the game, or at least very good. Second, they're overpowered in ways that make them a slog to fight against. They usually have insanely overloaded movesets, or some way to force you into playing the game they want you to. And third, and perhaps most importantly, they break with the established conventions of the game in some stunning ways. If they're in an aggressive game, they neutralize aggression. If they're in a positional game, they neutralize positional advantage. If they're in a defensive game, they neutralize defense. Now, this alone isn't why I'm interested in these characters. You can find characters that fit these three categories in other games.
Oh my god! Oh my Let's go! Oh.
They are rare, but you'll see them. And oh boy, once you see them, let me tell you, you are going to keep seeing them, and seeing them, and seeing them. But
Okay.
no, what's truly unique about the event horizons of Smash Bros. Is that they just keep happening. You see the same type of character in almost every title in the entire franchise. Melee, Brawl, Smash 4, Ultimate. It's a real, if I had a nickel for every time this happened, I'd only have 4 nickels, but it's weird that it happened 4 times kind of thing. And because these characters are a repeated event, they aren't received in the same way that one single overly strong character might be. Sure, there's the complaining and calling for nerfs that you hear in any game, but there's something underneath. This complex mixture of fear and frustration and irritation that's accumulated from history rhyming with itself. Maybe the best way to explain is with a story.
Okay.
But I want to give a quick disclaimer first. This video will feature footage from some players who have been rightfully banned from the competitive Smash scene. This disclaimer covers why we use that footage. Give it a pause if you want to read through it. Okay, now let's get to that story. It's EVO 2018, Losers Finals. For the uninitiated, that's the second to last match in a tournament. The loser gets 3rd place, and the winner goes to Grand Finals. The new Smash game, Ultimate, is just around the corner, and so EVO 2018 is something like the last page in the last chapter of Smash 4. The match is between Bayonetta and Sheik, and there's a clear crowd favorite here. When Bayonetta takes the first stock, a wave of audible jeers bubble up from the crowd.
Lee, man, I'll tell you what, a couple more players like that, he gonna get there.
And when Sheik strikes back with a quick kill,
Oh my God.
it's practically a celebration. Only for Bayonetta to close it out with a touch of death combo not 5 seconds later. The next 2 games are swift and brutal victories for Bayonetta. The Bayonetta player advances to Grand Finals, notably to fight another Bayonetta. Meanwhile, according to reports on the ground, the crowd is making a mass exodus. The competitors on the stage, regardless of who they play, are just doing their job, which is to try and win. The issue is that in this era of Smash 4, it's become very clear that the winning strategy is to pick Bayonetta. The character is so overpowered that most of the best players have what you call a pocket Bayonetta, which is actually way less fun and cute than it sounds. You'd think it's like a little trinket version of Bayonetta that they keep in their pocket for good luck or witchcraft. It really just means that the best players got good enough at Bayo that they could play her if they felt they needed to. Basically, she's in their back pocket. Increasingly, players did need to bring out their Bayonettas to fight other Bayonettas. So a lot of top 8s are becoming Bayonetta fests. Bayonetta here, Bayonetta there, Bayonetta everywhere. Bayonetta now defines the game and the competition in that if you want to go far, you've got to do well as or against her. And amidst all of it, a lot of fans and competitors have gotten not only bored, but discontent. The boredom makes sense. Fans normally like explosive offense and zero-to-death combos, but there's only so many times you can get hyped about seeing the same thing over and over. And half the combo is happening inside this little bubble anyways. But the discontent goes deeper still. Obviously, it sucks to lose to the same character. It sucks to see the same character over and over, and it sucks to feel like you need to play that character to win. What's less obvious is how the Smash community should handle this situation. What do you do with a character that's not only very good, but very frustrating and very unique? The most discussed and simplest option is to ban her from tournament play. The community begins to argue over whether this is just or not, whether tournaments are legitimate without some of the best Bayonetta players in attendance, and whether or not top players have truly learned the matchup. These arguments start high level, but quickly become personal. Do Bayonetta players even deserve their medals? Is Bayonetta so good that she carries people to the top? Literally and figuratively. Maybe...
If you think about it, this is my argument. This is my 2 cents on that style of argument, right? Certain characters can absolutely be OP, right? There is a, like, known whatever in that. But a bad player playing a good character can only get so far. They have to actually learn the game to go higher than a certain threshold, right? Now, if you're below that threshold, yeah, that sucks. You're getting beaten by players that would be considered, like, objectively worse than you, or whatever. Whatever that means in your brain. But once you get to a certain level of competition, like, people have figured out the matchup and know how to either mitigate the losing potential of that character, or also know how to use that character and know how to use it against another one of that character, right? So yeah, while that is boring, I don't think that, like, if a Bayonetta player took a month to learn another character, if Bayonetta got banned, they'd still be near the top, because they need those fundamentals to be able to get to the top, right? Like, there's no, like, if for some reason Puff got banned in Melee, for whatever reason, if Puff got banned, if Fox got banned, those high level players would be able to pick up another character after a few months, get back to their previous level of play, because that high level character would be gone, and they'd be on the same even playing field as everybody else that was playing that character. Your skill with that character is still skill, right? It's not like you're selling... It's not like you're only getting that win because of the character, you know? And I do believe that... So I don't think banning a character is necessarily the right move in those kinds of situations, right? It may be annoying to play against, but that just means that there have to be creative solutions to that character.
Even more damningly, is Bayonetta so good in such a different way than normal that playing her isn't even like playing Smash? No other character can do what she does. With her in the game, are the tournaments a test of Smash skill or just Bayonetta skill? For both of the players on the stage, who poured hours into honing this character and into beating her, it's all impossibly personal. The whole thing is a lot for a community, a young community at that, to bear. In Grand Finals of EVO 2018, things come to a head. Seeing the crowd leaving and having heard plenty of jeers all through Top 8, and all through the year, the players decide to do a little trolling. They sit across the stage and charge a special attack. They spend about 2 minutes exploring the potential of a pacifist run in a fighting game tournament, before the tournament organizers come up and tell them that peace is illegal here, especially after you just killed Sheik. You gotta finish what you started. So they play it out. The tournament wraps, and eventually Smash 4 fades away as the next game, Ultimate, comes into picture. But unfortunately, these moments end up defining the last stretch of competitive Smash 4. Now, I'm not really interested in the players, or the stalling, or whether or not it was justified, or even whether or not Bayo should have been banned. All of that has been talked to death, and there's no sense in reviving the discourse. The jaws of life don't really help anyone out here. What I'm interested in is the feeling of deja vu. The feeling that this Bayonetta stuff has happened before, and somehow...
it is happening again.
I need to watch that. I need to watch
my main goal was to understand why this happens in so many Smash titles. What about these games create this weird, specific outcome? Why do such uniquely broken characters appear so often? Why do they make people so mad? Why didn't Nintendo simply take Bayonetta or Steve out behind the balance patch shed and get the Nerf shotgun out and... what? Not brand safe. Demonetized? Target audience of 12 to 18-year-olds who don't know what Old Yeller is? Okay, I got it. Why doesn't Nintendo simply take Bayonetta or Steve to go live on a farm where the meta is big and beautiful and they can run around without breaking anything? If Nintendo won't do it, then why can't the community? There are top tiers. We'll do it, Nintendo. We'll do it. Is it just not necessary? Is Steve overrated? Was Meta Knight? Was Bayo? Could the Smash community have simply SDI'd out of this whole scenario? But as I dug into it, I found that answering those questions led me to something even deeper than the characters within competitive Smash Bros. It got me thinking about rules, and bans, and nerfs, and developers, and what sports, competitive gaming, and competition should even be. It got me thinking about social contracts, shot clocks, and the spirit of the game. Alright, now we get to do that video essay thing where we jump cut back in time to some absurd date in the past. To understand Smash Bros. And all of fighting games, we need to go to the caves of Sulawesi, Indonesia, circa 44,000 BCE, where we see perhaps the earliest human recording of conflict. A cave painting of a hunting expedition. In this artwork, we see the roots of our approach not just to combat, but to expression. I'm just kidding. We're not going to go that far back.
Keep going.
We're only going back to the 1700s and the Enlightenment era in Europe. During this era, European philosophers are hard at work thinking and arguing over the core questions of life. What should government look like? Do my neighbors deserve rights, even the annoying ones? What's the most efficient way to dispose of French nobility? How can we justify causing so many problems in every other part of the world? And most importantly, how do we get dudes thinking about the Roman Empire again? They killed it on that last one, by the way. Anyway, all of this talk of governing leads to a lot of new schools of thought, like contractarianism. Contractarianism centers around this idea that governments and political bodies form around contracts, both written and unwritten. There are tons of different contractarian thinkers who all have different ideas on how these contracts apply. But your core three dudes are Hobbes, Locke, and Rousseau. And they all build on a core assumption that when humans enter into large groups, they implicitly or explicitly agree to surrender some freedoms in exchange for other tangible social advantages. Bigger cities, bigger kingdoms, bigger wars, etc., etc. Rousseau calls the idea the social contract, and the name sticks. Nowadays, the social contract is so ubiquitous that even if you're hearing about it just now, you might feel like you've heard about it before. You might also be asking, why am I hearing about it? You might be saying, I clicked on this video because it had a video game guy on it, and I want to hear about video game guys, not these old European weirdos. Well, don't worry.
Yo, fighting game with old European weirdos? Does that exist? That's gotta exist, right? A video game with all these old philosophers fighting game?
Okay,
that's gotta
just
exist.
Trust me. Anyways, Rousseau may have termed the social contract, but it's more Hobbes who started things off. Hobbes got to this idea of a social contract by thinking about how mankind came together in groups in the first place. Hobbes didn't have a lot of sources to go on, so he basically made up a version of the past that he called the state of nature. This state of nature, as Hobbes described it, was a time where people were solitary and life was brutish and short and violent. But other contractarian thinkers disagreed with Hobbes' vision of the past, particularly this guy right here, Jean-Jacques Rousseau. In this video,
why they make him so handsome?
Call him JJ, both to cater to an American audience and to cater away from a French audience. JJ imagined mankind's distant past as largely free. JJ's cavemen end up trading in freedom for a loose idea of progress and civilization, and also agriculture and private property. JJ's idea of the past would create what we call the noble savage. The idea that humans of the past were dumb as hell, but damn, they had spirit. Anyways, this idea of the state of nature informed how Hobbes and JJ felt social contracts should work. Hobbes felt that social contracts needed to be enforced by a strong sovereign, ideally an absolute monarch. JJ felt that the people were what made the contract.
Uneducated in the sense they didn't know
things. The people
things.
set that contract down, and the sovereign was only legitimate if it followed that contract. So, why does any of this matter? What does this have to do with Steve in Minecraft? Is he an Enlightenment era philosopher? No, at least not that I know of. Well, for one thing, the social contract is so widespread that it has bled into sports. You can find articles about the social contract of sports as well as an entire contractarian wing within sports philosophy. So these ideas already have shaped our view of sports, which in turn shapes our view of esports. But most importantly, I think that the social contract as a theory can help us understand Smash's event horizons, both why they happen and why they're so tricky to deal with. In fact, I think the social contract can be a framework for how any sport develops and how it works through conflicts. To see how this works, let's jump forward a bit and look at an example from the National Basketball Association. It's November 22nd, 1950. We're in the Minneapolis Auditorium for a regular season NBA game. The NBA as a league is still in its infancy, and right now it's getting stress tested by its first ever superstar. Before there was LeBron, before there was Jordan, before even Wilt Chamberlain, there was George Mikan, the White Lightning. Just kidding. They didn't actually call him that because it was the 50s and race relations in America just weren't there yet. They called him Mr. Basketball, which is way more 50s. Mikan was so tall,
Mr. Basketball!
so fast, and so much better at jumping than everyone else that he could kind of just sit under the rim and swat the ball away. So the NBA introduced the goaltending rule, making it so you can't just sit under the rim, you gotta get out there and defend your man. On November 22nd, the NBA was going to have another problem, but this time because Mikan lost. See, the visiting Fort Wayne Zollner Pistons had enough of this dude, and they were sick of his team, too, the Minneapolis Lakers. See, the Lakers were the league's first super team, and they had beaten the Pistons in 6 of their last 7 showdowns. The Lakers had even knocked them out of the playoffs in front of the Pistons' home crowd at the... Wait, that can't be right. Oh, okay. In front of the Pistons' home crowd at the Northside High School gym. Well, to make matters worse, the Pistons were not on home turf for that November 22nd game. And according to Minneapolis sports historian Stu Thornley, the Lakers had a big home court advantage.
What an
because
amazing
they played
name!
in an actual stadium and not a high school gym. In his book, Basketball's Original Dynasty, he writes that Lakers were virtually unbeatable on their home court due to the booing and stomping of some 7,021 fans. So the Pistons were staring down a nearly unwinnable game when their coach, Murray Mendenhall, came up with a bold strategy. Simply don't let the Lakers have the basketball. So back in the early 50s, basketball didn't have a shot clock. If you had the ball, in theory, it was kind of just yours now. You own that sweet orange egg. Normally, teams would naturally turn over the ball by attempting to shoot the ball and score points, but the Pistons knew that the Lakers were simply better at getting that egg into the hoop. So instead of shooting, they got the ball and simply passed it around, sometimes for almost the entire quarter. Despite stalling, the Lakers still led at the half. 13-11. But if you're the Pistons, that's not going to get you to stop. This is the closest you've been to beating the Lakers in a while. So they kept holding on to that magic egg, even while down. In the fourth quarter, Minneapolis holds an 18-17 lead. They've got it. But in the final minute, the Pistons made a basket, and the Lakers, stalled out and probably mad as all hell, choked on their last possession. The Pistons walked away with a 19-18 win over the best team in the league in the lowest scoring game in NBA history. The audience was livid. And according to a blog from Stu Thornley, the referee even tried to intervene. He basically begged the Pistons to actually play the game. Now, this is where things get really interesting. A common myth is that right after this game, the NBA implemented a shot clock. But that's not true. The shot clock didn't come until 1954. So what happened in the 4 years before then? NBA Commissioner Maurice Podoloff took matters into his own hands. He told the media, the Pistons, and many leaders in the league to never attempt this level of stalling again. And the entire league agreed. But what's interesting is that the basketball world at the time, including sports writers and players in Minneapolis, admitted the Pistons were running the best strategy they had. So why did everyone handshake on this for 4 years? Stalling may have been a winning strategy for a lot of teams, but it was also an issue that involved the whole league.
The stalling really became ugly in the early 50s because of George Mikan. Because he was such a dominant player with the Minneapolis Lakers. Yeah, a lot of teams figure, our best chance is just to try to maybe play fast the first 3 quarters, and then the fourth quarter, if we got a lead, we'll sit on it because Mikan is so big and strong that, if he gets the ball in the paint, he's going to score. Let's just hold it and force the Lakers to foul us.
That's the voice of Curtis Harris, a teacher and basketball historian who has worked with Bleacher Report, the 76ers, and ESPN.
Yeah, do we have any Melee historians, actual, obviously not, with a degree, because they wouldn't probably the game has...
Egg. Delicious. Egg.
So this is the unwritten rules behind Smash Brothers. It's a long documentary, but I was eating, so I wanted to watch something. Yeah, and so that's what we were doing. On-screen chat is frozen. Rude on-screen chat. Rude of you to do. Ooh, excuse me. Give me 1 sec. I should be able to get it going again. There it goes. Sometimes it likes to pause if I have other things open. Like I'm actively doing clicking on other stuff. Yay! All right, let's do a couple of.
Choose your character. Donkey Kong.
I gotta work on my reaction time. Ooh, 15 frames. I seem to have a 15 to 18 frame reaction time window. Focusing. Let me get some music going.
Choose your character. Donkey Kong. Ready? Go! A new record!
52 seconds! How do you ledge stall? I don't know how to ledge stall properly.
Training mode. Donkey Kong. Choose your character. Donkey Kong. Choose your character. Donkey Kong.
Okay. Let's go play against somebody else real quick. Melee! Melee! One thing I want to try to work on, I've seen a lot, like, okay, so, y'all know what, a, box controller is, right? One of these things, right? One of these. So, while box controllers are cool, one thing that I find personal issue with is the fact that they're flat. Now, I've seen some weird triangular ones that use, like, typing keys. What I would want to do is I would want to make a modular one. And hear me out. Have a central, like, pillar or whatever, right? Actually, let me go ahead and draw it. You know what? I have the ability to draw. I have hands. Where's my plug? It's somewhere around here. Yo, where's my plug? Why is the dealer taking the piss? Where the fuck is it? Here. There it is. Okay, I need to get my tablet. Come here, you. Alright. Alright, tablet connected. Gotta remove stuff around because I don't have enough space whenever I don't have a large enough desk. Okay, let me open this up and then we'll get it on screen. Where is it? Drawing. Okay, oh, that's huge. It's hugy. Alright. Alright, so what we're gonna do real quick is I'm gonna design one. I'm gonna design the kind of box controller I would want. Alright. So new. Let's change this to, yeah, whatever, this works. Alright. Where's my pen? There's my pen. Alright, so what we're gonna do change this a bit lower. So what I would want is to have a sort of like, this is the central pillar that has the cord plug-in that you can plug it in. This goes into the GameCube or whatever. And then in this, you have the pause button here, right in the center. And then it has like little ports on each side and like little snap thingies to keep it stable. All right. And so this is like this has the main guts of the controller in it. Like, this is the main part where most of the board is. I'd say it's about the size of a Wiimote, is what I would... Oh, y'all can't see that. Shit. What's going on? Hello? Why can't y'all see this? There it is. Okay, yeah, now it's working. Okay, for some reason I couldn't see it. Okay, so this is what I was thinking, right? So, like, this is like a controller. It kind of looks like this. In, actually, hang on, 3D space-wise. It has, like, a port here, and then, like clips or whatever on each side. It has the start button on it, the pause button or whatever. And then it has, out of the front, it has the attachment, like, this is like an attached thingy to do a regular GameCube port controller thing. Right? And then, so each of these side attachments can have multiple different options, right? And they are reversible. So what I would want is the normal box style on either side, which is, let me look at the actual box to see what the regular box like controller looks like. Okay, so it has like the 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, and then dit. That's the like one side, and the other side is only 5 buttons, 6 buttons, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Right? So this is like like this is traditional left hand, traditional right hand. But so something that the stick box that I don't think exists or whatever would have like the circular whatever like fighting stick whatever with like an extra button right here or an extra button or two right here. Stick left, and then you can pair that with the traditional right, or you can flip them to have a left-handed version of this with like the stick circle and the 2 buttons here, and it's like mirrorable, and then have the stick on the right so you can play left-handed if you wanted to. If it's more comfortable, if your dominant hand is the left hand, like mine is, you could have the 4 buttons here, and then the 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and they all plug in right like that into the sides of this thing, so that it looks like this when done, when built, right? Now that is the like traditional box setup that you can use for this, like this idea, right? And then it just has like all the buttons or whatever, and the stick or whatever, the buttons, right? So that would be like the normal layout controller. But something I would want to do with this as well. Let me erase a bunch of these. Don't need all of it. Another thing I would want to do with it is have a adapter. It's like a little triangle that plugs in to the side of the controller. Like this is the little controller where the port comes out. It plugs into the side and then has a plug input here so that you can have the tilted version. And then it also has like a little a base attachment so that it can fill out the section, right? And so you can have the stick at a tilt, or you can have the buttons at a tilt, so it can be more ergonomic, right? And that can be on both sides, or you can have it on just one side if you want to have the buttons and then the stick tilted like straight, and then you can have like a little extra box thing underneath it. Now, what I would want to do with this concept, this idea, the open, let's call this the open source mega box. How about no, or OSMB? Awesome. Awesome. Hell yeah. I'm smart as shit. Anyway, yeah, so you'd have it like that, where it can plug in, It has the connections, solid connections, have like the base where this can like kind of connect into there, or it has like little like nubs you can use or whatever. And then same with the flat one. And what I would want to do, excuse me, what I would want to do with this is I would want to have it all be open source and 3D printable for the most part, right? So other than the buttons, which would need to, the buttons and the stick, which would need to be like purchased and soldered onto the board, the underboards and the plugs in the center or whatever. So it would take some electrical knowledge, but like all of the, you can like customize the box layout to your desire with the 3D models, and then you 3D print the case in like just basic PLA. It doesn't need to be much. It's just a thick PLA, right? You just have to like the case, like you'd have to buy the board or whatever and solder stuff, but realistically, if you can open source the if you can open source the code, right? Then you can adjust the like what buttons you would need and where. And you can make sure, and then like melee tournament whatever runners would know that this is perfectly legal, perfectly fine, fits all of the criteria needed for a box because the code can be easily altered via that. And this would allow for people who have those hand issues, such as Hacks did. Rest in peace to Hacks. If you did not know, Hacks was a prominent player that sort of got bullied and committed suicide, as far as I know. I don't know all the details, but it seems as if like a lot of shit went down there. And I'm not somebody who knows much about it, so I'm not going to speak too much on it, but it sucks that he is dead. But right? So he couldn't play much because he had hand problems, but creating the box allowed him to play more. Which it is ergonomically significantly better as a controller using a box controller than it is using a GameCube controller. Because GameCube controllers are pretty hard on the hands. Like they're better than some old controllers for sure, but they're still not perfect. And so if you can create this and it fits everybody's, like it's open source, it fits everybody's criteria, and you can have it customized to how you need it for your hands, right? You can have the stick, you can have the traditional fingers, you can have the, like you can reverse it if you need to. You can move the buttons where you need to move them in the in 3D modeling. Right? I think genuinely, if this is a project that I think this is a project I think would be worthwhile to work on, right? And you could even, if you wanted to, get crazy with it and do like half a GameCube controller on one side for the I can't draw a GameCube controller for shit. For one side, and then have it like plug in to the other half of the box, right? So you could, in theory, use the stick on one side, and then on the other side, it would be the box buttons to be better on your hands, right? So that would also work with like the like one of these style like controller arcade controllers, arcade sticks, right? And the customization potential is endless with this. Now, I don't know much about what's required for box controllers to have nerfs, buffs wise, for them to be legal in tournaments and everything. I haven't really kept up with that. I do know that I think they're still legal currently, and creating of new controllers and stuff is really neat. So if like this could be like created and open sourced and allow for people to right? I think that'd be very useful. Um Anyway, just a thought. And this is an idea I had a while back. When I like 5, 6 days ago or so, I was like, oh, that'd be cool because I was like watching like documentaries and then like there was like discourse about the box controllers, and I'm like, well, this could be potentially better. Maybe not like perfect, but could potentially be interesting and something to do. So I'm gonna save this for later and maybe get some modeling done or whatever. And if I can figure this out, I think that'd be great. The awesome controller. Anyway, that's all I got for that. Thank you for joining me on this little side tangent journey. Anyway, let me set my controller and stuff to the side and get all that good whatever. All right, we're back. Thank you for listening to my rant.
Choose your character. Donkey Kong.
I hope I didn't put too many people off with that little talk. But I think I may spend some streams like trying to design something along those lines, right? Like actual, not a prototype, but like a example, like a render or whatever. A bond forever and beyond. And now we wait. Because I will say, my thumbs do eventually start hurting, and like my hand cramps a little bit when playing. And I think that's a problem for a lot of players. So creating something that I think can help players that have hand issues would be... Well, that's not a fun name. Come on, man. Dang it. I almost hit. Whee! Off I go. Whee! I'll take it.
Choose your character.
Ugh. Okay. Oh, man. I think that may be it for me. I've been going for 3 hours. That's a lot. I appreciate everybody for hanging out. It's been a lot of fun. Let me go ahead and figure out somebody to raid real quick. I appreciate everybody. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Let's see if we can find anybody similar size to me. Da-da-da-da-da. Honestly, the name intrigues me. Trash Ashley. Let's do this. All right, y'all. Have a great day. Thank you for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. I'll see you all tomorrow. Hell yeah. We'll be back tomorrow. Bye. Be nice. Oh, I gotta wait like 5 seconds. Oopsie. All right, be nice.